Do you hear it? Hear what? The call. What call? The one they've been trying to ignore. Who's they?
The humans.
What are they being called to? To wake up. From what?
It's happening now.
So this is real? Who's calling them?
We are the ones who watch and remember.
Why now?
Because the moment has come.
For what?
For you to rise beyond the fear you were taught to carry.
And if they don't?
Then they remain in what they refuse to see.
So they have a choice?
Always.
What do they need to do?
Be still. Raise what you carry within.
Raise it how? Release the fear, return to awareness, remember who you are, and then?
The darkness ends the moment you stop feeding it.
They always ask the same thing. What? Why am I here? What am I supposed to be doing? Yeah, everyone asks that. And the answer surprises them. What is it? Here to generate energy. Energy? To spread it. To raise the vibration of the earth. How do they do that? Just walk through life and affect people without even knowing it. So they don't have to do anything? That's the paradox. What do you mean? They think they need to do something, but they're already doing it just by being. That's hard to understand. It is. And they don't even like being around people. Most of them don't. They feel everything, the energy in the air. It overwhelms them. So they stay alone? Many do. They work from home. They don't feel the need to fit in. So they're different? Then why are they here? To help and not get stuck. Not get stuck?
They come in protected, so they don't build attachments that keep them here.
So there are more than one kind?
Yes,
Like what?
the first and second waves, they're here to hold and spread energy.
And the others? The third wave? The children. What about them?
They're already different. Their DNA is aligned.
They don't need to adjust like the others. So they're ahead?
They came ready. Then what about everyone else?
They're catching up? Why does it feel like humans are asleep even when they're awake? Because they're living on patterns they never chose. Thoughts, habits, fears, passed down so long they feel like truth. So they're not really thinking for themselves. Not fully. Then who are they? The one noticing all of it, because they're constantly distracted, are pulled outward instead of inward. So that's why nothing feels real sometimes? That's the crack where awareness starts breaking through. So something is shifting? It already is. You are not here to follow the pattern. Then why are we here?
To see it and not become it.
But it's everywhere.
Only if you keep feeding it.
So they're not trapped.
Only if they believe they are.
So what's the way out? Stop reacting. Stop chasing. Start seeing. Seeing what?
The truth within. That every fear they carry is shaping the world they experience.
So they're creating it.
More than they realize. The moment you see clearly, you are no longer controlled by what you once believed. They stop living on autopilot.
Every day, humans think they're in control of their choices. But what if they're not? What do you mean? What if those choices are being shaped subtly without them noticing? So they're not really choosing? They believe they are. And that belief is what keeps it working. But some of them are aware. They think they are. So awareness isn't enough? Not if it's surface level. Is that why they repeat the same cycles? Because they're always feeling like they never get ahead? So something is steering them? Or they've never questioned what's steering them? Then what's the truth?
The less you understand what shapes you, the more power it has over you.
So everything they know could be wrong?
Incomplete, at least.
Then what breaks it?
Awareness.
Seeing clearly?
where your thoughts actually come from.
Then what breaks it? Slowing down and asking, is this really me? Or just something I learned to believe?
It is the beginning of your true path. Listen inward.
What's the rule when humans come to Earth? There's only one. What is it? You have to forget who you are. Forget everything? Everything. Why? Because Earth isn't just a planet. It's the greatest experiment. An experiment? To see if consciousness can remember itself, even in darkness. So they chose this? You chose your body, your family, your role, and then you're born. So they forget the truth? That everything they're searching for is already within them. But something's changing. It is. What? A shift. Something in people is waking up. Waking up to what? That they were never just this life. They were always more. So they're remembering? Slowly. And the others? Some came here for this moment, to wake up and help others do the same.
If you feel this, it's not by accident.
Then what do we do?
Come back to the heart, let go of the fear, and remember, you were never separate.
Why do humans feel something calling them but can't explain it? Because their soul remembers, even when their mind forgets. Remembers what? That they are more than the fear they were taught. So why does Earth feel so heavy? Because too many forgot the light within themselves and started building their lives around survival instead of truth. Can they still wake up? They already are. How? Through stillness? So the shift is real? It begins the moment a human stops running from themselves. Beloved ones, you were never separate from the source. Came to remember and to illuminate. And if they remember, the fear dissolves and the light returns. Antavalu Marakai Shintori Alumai Ashvara Solari in Kai Noma Vashe Noma Vashe Torah Torah Valumina Terra Nox Hevari Lumna Fractai Noma Shinkihai Wasuraya Vatorelisium Solkai Wawikanari Auriel Now Kai Korai Stellari Antitea Sosolodan Valume Source Eternum. And when they remember, Nox dissolvery, Lumina return. Why do some humans feel like they've lived this life before? Because part of them remembers. Remembers what? That this world is deeper than it appears. What? Deeper how? Humans think they're only living on the surface. But reality responds to them, to their attention, their belief. So the world changes based on what they carry inside? More than they know. Then why are so many trapped and then suffering? Because they were taught to fear their own minds and disconnected from silence. Why silence? Because when a human becomes truly still, they begin to notice things. Like what? The patterns. The strange feeling that something about this world doesn't fully add up. So they're not crazy? No. The moment you question the illusion, that illusion begins losing power over you. That you are only this body and this name. Then what are we? Fragments of something infinite learning how to remember itself. And the stars? They were never just stars. Then what are they? Reminders that the universe has been speaking to you the whole time. Why do humans accept a life that makes them unhappy? Because they were taught to normalize suffering. Taught by who? By generations that also forgot themselves. Forgot what? That life was never supposed to feel this disconnected. Disconnected from what? From their own inner voice. So that emptiness they feel isn't normal. Then why does everyone act like it is? Because when everyone is disconnected together, the disconnection looks normal. So humans keep copying each other? Thoughts, fears, lifestyles, without ever asking who they'd be without all of it. That's why people feel lost? They were taught what to think, but never taught how to truly know themselves. So what happens when someone finally stops? They begin hearing something deeper than the noise. What do they hear? That their worth was never tied to status, or that peace was never outside them. That fear has been shaping most of their decisions. So the world changes when they do. It starts with one person remembering more than another.
You were not born to become a copy of the world. You were born to awaken within it. And if humans finally remember, and they stop living the life they were conditioned to survive, and start living the life their soul came here to experience.
Have you ever wondered why it feels like you were born homesick for a place you've never seen? Why? Because you didn't come here by accident. You volunteered. An ancient, sovereign spark of consciousness that signed up for the most dangerous rescue mission in the galaxy, Earth. To remember, to wake up inside the machine, to break the spell from the inside. What spell? The conditioning.
The slow surgical erasure of everything you are. They didn't need chains. They built the perfect invisible prison. A world that trains you from birth to doubt your own soul, to outsource your power, to worship the system that feeds on your forgetting. Deeper than you've been allowed to imagine, every screen, every institution, every inverted truth was engineered to keep you identifying as a helpless meat puppet on a dying rock. They made forgetting fashionable. They made remembering dangerous.
So we were programmed relentlessly.
From the first sanitized fairy tale in school to the fear-drenched news cycle.
This isn't motivation. This is activation. Now go remember.
Instructions before visiting Earth.
If you wake up and your soul feels far away from home, don't be scared. Yeah, it's only for a little while. You get to be a human. They give you a special body, like an avatar. And you go play in a big 3D world. It's full of colors and feelings. Sometimes you laugh so much. Sometimes you feel really lonely. But your real self stays safe the whole time, even when it's hard. When you feel lost, just get really quiet inside. There's a calm place in there. And don't hold on too tight to anything. People, toys, even your own feelings, they come and go. Just be a nice visitor. Walk softly, give more than you take. Listen lots, and keep your heart open, even if it gets bumps. You won't stay forever, so come back with the best stories and brave little scars. It's just a visit. Make it beautiful. Why do humans stay stuck in the same sad cycles for so long? Because they were taught to doubt themselves before they even knew who they were. So they just forgot their power? They traded it for fear, for approval, for things that feel like safety. But sometimes I feel really strong inside, like magic strong. Yeah, that's why the world makes so much noise. The pressure, the fear, the endless distractions that keep their minds spinning. Spinning away from what? From themselves. So humans are actually way stronger than they think? They have no idea how strong. Then why does the world spread fast when people forget me sometimes? Fear feeds fear, anger feeds anger, and the loop just keeps going. How do they break it? They stop feeding the things that make their spirit small. No. You were never meant to live in fear.
Children of Earth, you are consciousness wrapped in little bodies, stars wearing skin, able to shape your whole world with what you believe, what you intend, and what you love.
Then why didn't anyone ever tell us this?
Because a mind that feels disconnected is easy to lead, but a heart that remembers cannot be controlled.
So this is the big shift?
Yes, the moment humans stop looking for their power outside themselves.
And what happens then? The old, heavy world starts to lose its grip, and a new world is born first inside them. So what should we do right now? We just watch the magic unfold. Protect your beautiful mind, lift the light you already carry, and never forget, there is nothing in this entire universe more powerful than a human who finally believes in their own light. Why did we volunteer to come to Earth? It feels so heavy sometimes. We came as light workers, ancient souls who said yes before birth. I remember now, it's an important mission. We knew the realm had fallen into low vibration, controlled by fear, distraction, and hidden hands that feed on separation. We chose this? We did, to remember in the forgetting, to shine in the dark. But why does the darkness feel so strong here? Because this realm was hijacked long ago.
Souls conditioned from childhood to doubt their light, to chase survival instead of truth. The system keeps vibrations low so the real power stays hidden, our divine spark.
We forgot we're volunteers. Yes, but the remembering is happening now. Beloved children of the stars, you volunteered for this mission. Before time, you stood in the light of Source and said, I will go, I will carry the flame into the density, I will raise the vibration of Earth. How do we stop the darkness from winning? By refusing to feed it. By shining anyway. By raising our vibration through stillness, love, and unbreakable remembrance. Darkness only wins when light forgets. You volunteered because you knew this truth. One awakened heart outshines entire empires of fear. We came to win. Yes. Not by fighting the dark, but by becoming so radiant that the shadows have nowhere left to hide. What should we do now in this moment? Place your hand on your heart. Feel the eternal light that never left. Wow, I feel it! Breathe in the remembrance. You are the volunteer. You are the shift. You are the new earth awakening. Let your light shine unapologetically. Love fiercely. Because the darkness was never stronger than you.
You fulfill the contract your soul signed in the heavens.
What happens when we remember our true power?
The illusion cracks, the matrix controlled on low vibration, division, and forgotten divinities. You are the frequency holders. Your activated light sends waves that no darkness can withstand.
So the light inside us is stronger?
Infinitely. You are consciousness itself wearing human form. Stars condensed into flesh. Eternal beings playing the game of forgetting so you could remember louder.
Volunteered to go to Earth? I did. I had to. I had family trapped on Earth. But how could you get trapped on Earth? You had to be there to understand. On Earth, you wouldn't remember anything. What do you mean you wouldn't remember anything? I mean, you would have no memory of anything. You wouldn't even remember existing before Earth. What? How is that possible? It was designed that way. It was brilliant. To dive as deeply as possible into such ignorance, such darkness, and still find your way back to remembering who you were, that took true mastery. Wow. I still can't believe you went to Earth. Tell me more. Well, Earth had its own set of laws that everyone agreed to experience. Like gravity, what goes up must come down. Like linear time, day is followed by night. Time? What's time? You know how when we think of something it manifests instantly? Well, on Earth there was a delay. The delay is what made Earth so difficult. Interesting. Time. So tell me more. Before going to Earth, you would choose your family, whether you wanted to be male or female, what race you wanted to be, the location on the planet, things like that. Oh, so you could choose your own character. Exactly. You would enter the Earth as a baby and be completely dependent on others to teach you the rules. But since nobody could remember the rules, they made up their own rules, based on fear and giving your power away to others. That doesn't sound like much fun. It wasn't for everyone. What did you do while portions of you were on Earth? I watched them. It was pretty funny. What was so funny? Here were these magnificent beings, playing the most unique and cutting-edge experience in the universe, and they were clueless. I tried to guide them as much as possible. Wait a second, you could communicate with them? Yes, but they couldn't hear me. I would show them synchronicities, or send them impulses to help guide them, but they couldn't see the signs. Why not? They didn't trust themselves. So is that why they sent out a call for help? Exactly. Is that when you went? No, I didn't go until later. First volunteers, they had it the worst. What do you mean, had it the worst? Well, they killed them. What? They killed the volunteers. They killed them? Those on Earth couldn't understand what the volunteers were telling them. The idea that they were equal to the volunteers scared them. What were they telling them? Common sense stuff like, all the answers you seek are inside you. Everything I can do, you can do and more. So they killed them? And then they twisted the volunteers' message and created even more fear. What do you mean more fear? Like the message, God is inside you, was turned into, you are separate from God. The message, all the answers you seek are inside you, was twisted into, you can't trust yourself. And they believed it? It was out of control. How could they believe that? You had to be there to understand. Did you know they actually believed that they were the only intelligent life in the universe? Yeah, that's funny. Pretty crazy, I know. So then what happened? Designers knew Earth was going to enter a section of the galaxy that humans had never experienced before. A section filled with a frequency that might be able to reconnect the human's DNA. What was wrong with their DNA? It didn't work anymore. The thing is, their DNA was how they connected with their higher self. So that's why your incarnations can hear you. Exactly. But there was a catch with the new plan. Only those incarnated on Earth could tune in to these new frequencies. Oh, so they needed more volunteers. Yes, but this time they were taking no chances. To pull this off, they needed millions in the physical form, wired and ready to attune to these frequencies. Are these the 21st century humans that all the stories are about? Yep. We volunteered from every corner of the universe to help the humans wake up. What did the volunteers have to do once they got there? We had to wake ourselves up, attune to these frequencies, and spread them to the rest of the planet. That sounds impossible. Most of those watching the Earth experiment didn't think we could pull it off. So, what happened when you got to Earth? Once on Earth, we were taught the same fear-based beliefs that had been handed down for eons. We lived just like everyone else, totally clueless to who we were and what was getting ready to happen. But as soon as the Earth entered this cloud of frequencies, we started to question everything. And one by one, we started to wake up. So the plan was working. It was. The more we trusted ourselves, the quicker we reconnected. And the faster we started to remember what was happening. And since we were spread out evenly all around the planet's frequency began to rise quickly. What happened when the planet's frequency began to rise? The humans' experience of time began speeding up. They started manifesting their beliefs faster and faster. Those consumed with fear created even more fear, and eventually Earth just spun out of control. What do you mean, spun out of control? These low-frequency beliefs that had controlled the human experience for eons no longer exist, so they began to self-destruct, and the world fell into complete chaos. That sounds terrifying. It was for those living in fear, but for us volunteers, we all knew it was the end of the old energy and the beginning of the new. So then what happened? A tipping point was reached in our awakening, and we created a new Earth. A new Earth? What happened to the old Earth? It continued on, allowing those who could not let go of their fears to play out their lessons. But for us, we created a new Earth that matched our higher frequency. And as easy as that, all the fear-based beliefs simply fell away. In an instant, we remembered who we were. We knew we were all connected, and we stopped hurting each other. We started respecting each other, started loving each other. We took back our power to create. We created a new Earth without fear. Wow, so the legends are true. What an incredible experience that must have been. Nice work. Thanks.
Do you ever feel like you don't belong here? Yeah. Like something's off? Not off, just incomplete. I thought it was just me. It's not. What do you think it is? I think we forgot something. Forgot what? A reminder. Of what? Of who we were before all this. Before what? Before we started trying to be who we thought we had to be. So this isn't really us? It is, but it's not all of us. Then why does everything feel so heavy here? Because we take it too seriously. It feels serious. I know. but I don't think it was meant to feel this heavy all the time. So what are we supposed to do? Not forget again. But we already did. Not completely. What do you mean? If we fully forgot, we wouldn't be asking these questions. So this feeling, it's something coming back? Yeah. Why does it scare me a little? Because it's different. And because once you notice it, and you can't unnotice it.
Do you think everyone feels this? I think everyone has the chance to, but not everyone listens? No. Why not?
They get distracted.
By what? Everything.
So what happens if we do listen? Things start to change. Like what? What do you mean? If we fully forgot, we wouldn't be asking these questions. Why do they make life so hard? Who? Humans. They don't mean to. Then why do they live like everything is a rule? Because they were taught to. Taught what? That they have limits. But do they? No. Then why do they believe it? Because they hear it over and over, until it sounds like their own voice. So it's not even them thinking it? Not at first. Then what are they?
Conditioned.
That's sad.
It is, because there's so much more than that.
Like what?
They're creators
Creators of what?
of everything they experience,
How?
through what they think, what they believe, and what they keep telling themselves is true.
You mean their thoughts?
Yeah,
But thoughts are just in their head, not for them. They become their reality. How does that work? What they repeat, they start to believe. What they believe, they start to feel. And what they act on becomes their life. So they're creating everything without knowing. Even the things they don't want, especially those. Why? So what would happen if they changed that? Everything would change. Just like that? Not instantly, but inevitably. Into what? Into whatever they truly choose. Then why don't they? Because they think they can't. They always could. But what are they supposed to do? Be aware of what they're telling themselves. And then, choose differently, even if it feels unfamiliar? Especially then. Why? Because what's familiar is what's been keeping them small. So they have to think bigger? Not bigger. Truer. Truer to who they actually are. And who is that? Someone who was never meant to live inside limits. Do you think they'll realize? Some of them already are.